All right, shall we bring in Florida Governor Ron DeSantis? Good morning, Governor.
Good morning.
Great to see you.
Governor, are you more confident this time around than last time around when you were vying for the nomination, had to come from behind to do it, and then eventually would win the governorship? Can you describe your mindset today as opposed to 4 years ago?
Well, today is great because I'm unopposed, so I don't have a primary. Obviously, I did have one 4 years ago. We knew we were in very good shape 4 years ago. I remember Fox did a debate, and so we had worked very hard. The general election 4 years ago was a blue wave year. I was an unknown candidate, and it was a tough race. I think this time, I think we have the wind at our back, and I'm running on a record of accomplishment. I mean, if you think about what we've been able to do over the last 4 years in the state of Florida, we have been the focal point of freedom in this country. We have people that want to visit here, people that have moved here. We have a lower unemployment rate now than we did prior to COVID, which no one thought would have been possible. You continue to see us adding jobs in spite of all the headwinds from the Biden economy, and we ended the fiscal year with a $22 billion surplus, by far a record. And that none of
literally doesn't touch California's $80 billion surplus. Just saying. Not the ride for fucking California, but, you know, broke boys.
that would have happened if I had done what the people on the Democrat side wanted to do. They attacked me for every decision I made, keeping the state open, keeping businesses afloat, protecting people's rights, making sure kids could be in school in person, making sure people didn't lose their jobs based on a shot mandate. And so had they had their way, Florida would not be flying high. Florida would be in the doldrums. And so these are important races, important election, and we're going to really, really work hard over the next 80 days.
Okay, so you are running unopposed. On the Democrat side, they've got four contenders. Charlie Crist, who you've got something in common with. You're a Republican governor. He was a Republican governor once upon a time in Florida. You've got Candace Daniel, you've got Robert Willis, and you've got Nikki Fried, who, listen to this, Governor, in this soundbite, I don't think she likes you.
We're going to talk about democracy and freedom, because as our governor continues to talk about freedom, he's taking away a woman's right to choose. He's taking away freedom of speech. He's taking away our opportunities to teach in our classrooms. That is not freedom. That's oppression. And I know that we are going to see in November, we're going to see the tyranny and the tyrant of Ron DeSantis.
Well, you say it's freedom, but she says it's oppression, Governor.
Yeah, you know, Steve, you talk to Floridians who've been here for a long time, people that have just come over the last few years. The reason why they're doing that, the reason why they're happy with Florida is because we've protected their freedoms. We stood in the way of lockdowners like Nikki Fried, who opposed every decision I made to protect people's rights. And when she says you don't have freedom of speech in the classroom, understand what she means. She wants to use our schools to indoctrinate students into her ideology. And our position on schools is that the purpose of the school system is to educate kids, not to indoctrinate kids. So yes, we oppose things like critical race theory in our K through 12 schools. We want to teach accurate history, we want to teach American civics, and we want to make sure that parents have confidence that sending their kids to school.
Bro, this motherfucker is such a demon that he did an election integrity committee, and immediately went after immediately went after felons who thought that they had recently acquired the right to vote again, which was a provision that was more popular than Ron DeSantis in the prior gubernatorial race. It was something that the Floridians voted for. Ron DeSantis overturned it. Like, if you want to understand how much of a fucking demon he is, he took a ballot measure that was 60% plus popular, okay, that offered millions of people the right to vote again. Their right that was stolen from them, okay? 60% of Florida thought that that was an adequate measure, more popular than Ron DeSantis himself, okay? What is the first thing that he did? When he became the governor, he immediately decided with the Republican state legislature to pass a measure, okay? To pass a measure that would make it so that people whose right to vote, like felons, whose right to vote was restored, would not be able to vote unless they paid what is known as a poll tax, basically. Okay? Then he actually turned around and started a commission to investigate those people. Like felons who thought incorrectly that they had their fucking... What is this? Why are you sending me an MP4? Why? Why are you sending me a downloadable link? Ban him. No, ban him fucking 22-month subscriber. No 10 minutes. Perma. There is no fucking sending downloadable links, chatter. What the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking idiot. The fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, I'm triggered. Shut the fuck up, dumbasses. 22-month subscriber. No, I didn't turn it on. I deleted it already. What's wrong with you, dude? You just turned a socialist into a fascist. Good job. Shut the fuck up, Nordy. You want to get banned too? Dumbass 20-month subscriber defending 22-month subscriber from sending me a fucking download link. Are you stupid? Do you want me to shut off links for everyone? Is that what you want? Because that's what's going to end up happening if you do that. Some of you dumb motherfuckers literally advocate against your best interest. You don't understand that there are certain rules that I have to fucking abide by in an effort to ensure that like content keeps flowing without my fucking computer getting hit with malware. Stop defending other dumbasses in the chat. Limit linking to 3-year subs. It doesn't matter. That dude was 22 months. Like he's, you know, he's old enough in the community. And it's not even just me. You could fucking link on that. On accident. Anyway, god damn it, dude. Fuck, I'm just...
To the latest in those high-stakes primary races, voters going to the polls nationwide deciding who will be running in the November elections. We have team coverage at polling sites across the country. Victor Oquendo starts us off in the battleground state of Florida. Victor, good morning.
Good morning. With this polling location to open up just a few moments ago, the race drawing the most attention, Democratic nominee for governor. Today we will find out who will face off against Governor Ron DeSantis come November. It's likely either going to be Representative Charlie Crist or the state's agricultural commissioner, Nikki Fried. Crist is the favorite. He is a household name in the Sunshine State. Once the Republican governor, he has since switched parties. Crist believes that he can carry the Democratic votes, sway the independents, and turn moderate Republicans. Fried, meanwhile, Florida's only statewide elected Democrat, making the case for progressive new leadership, vowing to fight on a number of issues, especially access to abortions, and she would be the first woman elected governor in Florida. But with Ron DeSantis' firm grip on the state, he's actually been spending time stumping for other candidates nationwide and is rumored to be eyeing the White House. He is not on the ballot today. He is running unopposed.
All right, Victor, thanks. Now to our deputy political editor, Avery Harper, with the latest on that big race right here in New York, a showdown between two incumbent Democrats. Avery, good morning.
Whit, good morning. Polls in New York like this one behind me are already open, where redistricting disputes and ultimately a court order have delayed congressional primaries for 2 months. Now these unusually competitive races are taking place during a popular vacation week. That means voter turnout could be uncertain, and it's creating a lot of uncertainty for Democrats, including veterans like Congressman Jerry Nadler and Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney. The pair of lawmakers have represented represented neighboring congressional districts for 3 decades, but now they have been drawn into the same congressional district, which means that this is making for a matchup that will leave one of them without a job. The pair of lawmakers have been chairs of prominent House committees that have been key in terms of investigating former President Trump. Now on the campaign trail, Nadler is emphasizing the fact that he is the last Jewish congressman representing New York City, while Maloney has been honing in on the fact that she is a woman and sending a woman to Congress after the overturning of Roe. A third younger candidate, Suraj Patel.
It's so funny. Dude, Democrats are so funny, dude. I gotta run that back. What a funny string of words, dude. Look.
President Trump. Now on the campaign trail, Nadler is emphasizing the fact that he is the last Jewish congressman representing New York City, while Maloney has been honing in on the fact that she is a woman and sending.
It's also funny because, like, ideologically, neither of these two candidates are different. Like, they are literally the same. And it's just the packaging that's different. Like, so Nadler is just trying to hit like whatever he can, being like a old dude, right? Against an old white woman, and he's an old white man, and she's an old white woman. So he's like, well, I'm Jewish, actually. The last Jewish congressperson in New York. The marginalization is out of control. and Carolyn Maloney's like, well, I'm a woman. Okay, cool. I don't even know. I don't know what to say about this race.
Sending a woman to Congress after the overturning of Roe. A third younger candidate, Suraj Patel, is arguing for a new generation of leadership. Both Nadler and Maloney are in their 70s. Robin?
And as you said, Avery, turnout will be key. We'll see what happens, and it's good having you with us this morning. Thank you for your report.